5 places to invest £1,000 in the UK. So hi everyone, my name is Jennifer, Savvy Money Girl or your money bestie, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 places you can invest £1,000, and I'm going to walk you through those places. So firstly, number one, the first place you can invest £1,000 is the stock market. So by investing in stocks, you're becoming a shareholder or part owner of top global companies in the world. And the amazing part is you can start with little amounts, as little as £5 and £10. If you're a beginner investor and you want to start investing in stocks, there are different types of stocks for you to start investing in. We have the ETFs, we have the index funds, we have growth stocks, we have penny stocks, we have dividend paying stocks, and we have REITs, which are real estate stocks, and they are also classified as dividend paying stocks as well. So the stock market is very simple. So the first thing you want to do is to go to a brokerage. So for me, I use Trading 212. Is one of my favorite platforms. So all you need to do is to go to Trading 212, register for an account, sign up, and then fund the account, and you can start investing. So to invest in a stock, for example, let's say the S&P 500, after you've funded your account and after you've signed up on Trading 212, what you want to do would be to just search for the ticker S&P 500. So because we're in the UK, tickers vary. So for example, a ticker is an abbreviation of a stock. What a stock is called. So for example, Tesla is called TSLA. So if you want to invest in Tesla, you would want to search for the ticker, which is TSLA. Microsoft is MFST. Robinhood is Hood. So ticker is basically a short abbreviation of a stock that you can use to identify a company. So when you go to your app, let's say Trading 212, all you have to do is to just search for the stock ticker, which in our case is VUSA. So the S&P 500 in the UK, the ticker is called VUSA. That's the ticker symbol. So you search for VUSA and then you input the number of shares you want to invest in. So if you do not have up to the amount of the share, which currently we can see is £83, all you have to do basically would be to just invest fractionally. So what that means is input the amount of money you have, and that way you can invest in the stock in a fractional way. So it just gives you what your money is worth. The number 2 investment you can do with £1,000 is your cash ISA. So basically, cash ISA is an investment by the government that helps you to save money on taxes. So very simple. What that means is when you invest in a cash ISA and you get paid interest, your interest is not subject to tax. So your interest is paid to you tax free. You don't get to pay any taxes. So it is a very low risk and safe investment for you to do as a beginner. While stock investment is a high risk investment for you to invest in. Number 3, we have Treasury Bill. So Treasury Bill is a low risk investment that lets you borrow money to the government at a fixed interest rate. So usually Treasury Bill tenure is shorter, so anywhere between 3 months, 9 months, and 1 year. That's the tenure and duration of Treasury Bill investment. And then you get paid your interest upfront, and then at the end of your investment tenure, you get paid your full investment amount. So for example, let's say you're investing £1,000 at 10% interest. So your interest is going to be £100 annually, right? After 1 year. So when the government wants to take your investment, the government takes 900, right? Leaves £100 for you. So that's thereby paying your interest upfront. And at the end of the investment tenure, you get paid £1,000. So Treasury Bill is a very low risk investment, and it is a good way as well to earn extra income through investing. Now, number 4 is bonds. So basically, what is bond? So bond is also an investment instrument where you loan money to, it could either be the government or to companies, and they pay you an interest for doing so. So bonds are usually a medium risk investment, and they also vary anywhere between 3 months, 9 months, and 1 year. And at the end of the tenure, you get paid back your investment amount and your coupon, and that is also a good way to earn passive income. So some bonds can pay you biannually, which is twice a year, while some bonds can pay you quarterly, which is 4 times a year, while some bonds can pay you annually, which is annually at the end of your investment tenure. The 5th investment you can do is mutual funds, right? So basically, mutual funds are investments whereby a fund manager pulls money from multiple investors to be able to invest in investment instruments. So basically, think of mutual fund like crowdfunding, right? So crowdfunding where people come together to contribute money. However, in this case, you're contributing the money for investment. So let's say, for example, you want to invest in an investment that has a higher capital entry. So for example, that investment is going to cost, let's say, £200,000 for you to invest in it, but then that portfolio is properly diversified and it has higher returns and you can't afford it. This is where a mutual fund comes into play. So the fund manager gives investors that do not have enough capital access to these high ticket investment instruments. Now, the amazing part about mutual fund is that it compounds. So mutual fund is one of the easiest ways for you to grow your money. Like your money just keeps growing and growing and growing. So mutual fund is an amazing investment because it compounds. So top investment platforms that offer mutual funds, we have Vanguard, we have AJ Bell, we have Heinz Greaves and Lansdowne. These are just to mention a few platforms where you can buy your mutual fund investment. So all these are very simple to start. All you need to do is to open an investment account and start investing in any of these investment options that I've mentioned, and then you're on your way to start building financial freedom.